The game that we are all waiting for happens on Monday night. It feels like Monday night gets one really good game each year. Remember, they got Rams Chiefs last year and they promoted the living hell out of it. And now they've got Seahawks 49ers. I'm not sure I've been as excited for a game this side of Ravens Patriots this entire season. And the Niners obviously undefeated. The Seahawks, interestingly, they've lost a couple of games, but both these teams, the Niners, everyone gives them crap for playing nobody. The Seahawks haven't played anybody yet really either, and both these teams have really hard schedules going forward. Now, here's the thing. The Niners were 6-point favorites on Monday morning when we were bleary-eyed and half dead in here. And I had an awakening, right, when I saw that the Seahawks were 6-point underdogs in this game. And I expected, I think you probably would agree here, I expected this to come down a little bit off of the key number of 6 because of Russell Wilson. It's now 6.5. So can you explain, what's your explanation here? Because I am a little confused.
Interestingly, the money line price has gone down for Seattle. So you could have gotten them at 230 earlier in the week. It's 211 now. So there is a little bit of, it's kind of like it's two-way, right? And the difference between 6 and 6.5 is a lot more now that the extra points get missed a lot. But this isn't something, it's not like it's going out to 7 here. So it's interesting. I don't agree with this line move. Obviously, we like Seattle here, as we said in the write-up. The issue is of course that Seattle is great offensively despite a lot of things. And they're very poor defensively, and we don't always see the manifestation of that badness. However, they've been able to keep up with these teams despite it. We saw the Rams on Thursday Night Football against them. They let the Rams do whatever they want, and Russell Wilson just goes, okay, toe for toe. Tampa Bay was the same thing. We had the under in that game. That wasn't terrible. And it ended up terribly there. Tampa Bay did whatever they wanted offensively, and Wilson just says, okay. And then the last time we picked the Seahawks, which was, I believe, in Cleveland, it was a rare game where Cleveland moved the ball and scored points.
Yep.
And Wilson just matched, drive for drive with them. So it's the better quarterback getting points here. And I understand all the other matchups favor San Francisco to a degree. But I think I think we're maybe overvaluing Jimmy G off of that Thursday night game. And we're still numb to the fact of what Russell Wilson is capable of.
Yeah, I have 2 big reasons. You mentioned the first one, the disparity in quarterback. And here's the thing with the disparity in quarterback. It's not the middle 80% of plays. Both of these guys are great at making plus throws and good at avoiding negatively graded throws. There are 2 of only 3 quarterbacks in the NFL in the top 10 in both positive throw rate and avoiding negative throw rate. Dak Prescott's the other guy. But where these guys separate is where at the rate at which they make the really bad and the really good throws. Russell Wilson leads the NFL in big time throws, those over the shoulder, beautiful rainbow shots to Tyler Lockett and now will be Josh Gordon. And he is the best at limiting turnover-worthy plays. He has the fewest of those. Jimmy G is basically middle of the pack in both of those. He has a fourth as many big-time throws. He has more than twice as many turnover-worthy plays. 6 points, 6.5 points here is too many points for a guy in Russell Wilson who is going to make big plays and is going to avoid making catastrophically terrible ones. The second big point is that the main reason the Niners have such a high opinion of themselves, or people have such a high opinion of the Niners, is their defense has been tremendous. We just had the same game happen on Sunday Night Football last Sunday. A tremendous defense who has played no good offenses is going to be overvalued. That is the nature of defense. It is simply more dependent on how good the offenses that they're playing are. And so I would not be surprised to see this happen here again on another Sunday where it turns out that a good offense is able to beat what is a very talented defense. I'm not sure if Josh Gordon can play much of a role, but I'll tell you this, if he can, that receiving core is definitely going to be able to get open against the Niners. And 6.5 is just, you're getting that key number of 6, obviously. That's just too many points.
Thanks for watching the PFF YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe, all you have to do is push the button. Don't forget everything you get. A little fantasy, push the button. A little green line for the gambling aspects of the game, push the button. College football, push the button. The YouTube channel from PFF.